Hi guys, today we're going to show you a Weight Watchers recipe which is chicken and pesto pizza made from scratch, and Maz is going to run through it with you.
Okay, so this is the recipe that we're going to make. We made it last week and it was actually really nice. We were really surprised about how well it turned out. So all you need for it is some cooked chicken breast, 1 clove of garlic, I'll have to measure out 100 grams of passata, some basil, some 0% fat free Greek yogurt, self-raising flour, some green pesto and light mozzarella. Okay, so first of all you need 180 grams of 0% fat-free natural Greek yogurt and 180 grams of self-raising flour, which obviously I've already measured out for the video to save some time. So I just need to get a spatula. You pour the yogurt into the flour like so. And then this is the fun bit. I mean, you could get the kids if you wanted to do it. I mean, I'm a little bit of a neat freak, so I don't like it going everywhere. But then you literally just put your hands in, mix it all together until it forms a dough. So it gets a bit messy. Matt did this last week and he's like, oh my God, it's all over my fingers. How do I get it off my fingers? There's more on my fingers than there is in the bowl.
Sounds hungry.
You can tell Matt had never made dough or bread properly before, bless him. So, it takes a little while and you will end up with it on your fingers, but in a minute Matt will get me some flour and a nifty little trick will get that off for you. So if you find that the dough is too wet, then add a tablespoon at a time of flour. Or if you find it too dry, again add a tablespoon at a time of the yogurt. But obviously if you are following the Weight Watchers plan, just amend the points accordingly. For all the plans, so if you're on green, blue or purple, it's 12 points per pizza. So this recipe will make 2 pizzas, and like I said, we had it last week and it was ample. Like the one pizza, we had a bit of a side salad with it, didn't we?
Yeah.
But we said we didn't really need the salad. The pizza itself was just enough. So just get that nearly there. It does take a bit of time, but trust me, it's worth it. And that's all you do for the dough. It's literally yogurt and flour. You don't need to prove it. You don't need to add yeast. It's really amazing. And we were really not worried, but apprehensive of how it would taste last week. And it was surprisingly as good as if you'd gone to like Pizza Express or something.
No, it was really tasty. I enjoyed it. And I'm a bit of a pizza freak.
Pizza
Connoisseur.
Okay, right. So let's just take that out and then just give it a little knead. As you can see, my hands are rather covered in it. But it has formed. Look, can you see? How good is that? I think, honestly, amazing. Right, I am just going to wash my hands quickly. Try and get off any of this excess. And I'll be back. Right, okay, so I didn't show you the flour trick to get this dough off your hands because I went and washed my hands. But if you just grab a little bit of the flour, put it on your hands and then just rub, then it will get it out because it will dry up your hands from the wet ingredients. As it is, I've already done that. Dusted my worktop, got my rolling pin. Just give the dough a little bit of a, not so much of a knead because it doesn't need kneading as such, but just to make sure, as you can see, it's not going now on my hands because everything has combined. And then all you do is again, just make sure you've got enough flour on the surface. Try and get it in like a little ball. You need to separate the dough evenly into two. So one for me, one for Matt. Just put a bit of it there so it doesn't dry out. And then again, make it into a little ball and then roll out. And you want to roll it, well really, however you like your pizza base. If you like quite a thick pizza base, then roll it out quite thick. If you like quite a thin one, like a stone baked pizza or a thin and crispy one, then roll it out quite thin. And it will stretch back because that's obviously the beauty of pizza dough. I then flip it over. And it's never going to be like a perfect circle or a rectangle or anything, but that's the beauty of, I guess, making your own pizza. So for us, that is thin enough. You could just stretch it if you wanted to. And then I've got a baking tray. You can either line it with greaseproof paper, but unfortunately I didn't have any and the shops didn't have any. So I've just lined it with tin foil, which works just the same. And then pop that on your baking tray. And then move that to one side while I do the other, and you just repeat. Okay, so once you've rolled them out, preheat. You should have preheated your oven really at the beginning. I should have mentioned that at 200 fan or gas mark 7, and then you bake these in the oven for 15 minutes or until golden. I've literally just blinded Matt because he's had to move our light in our kitchen. We've got like a ceiling light which turns.
I've just looked at the sun.
It was like blinding us this way, and now where he's changed it, he's blinded himself, bless him. Right, babe, I need you to get me
Basil leaves.
Basil leaves, that's the one. Yes, but I'm trying to see how much I need. Oh my goodness, why can't I see? Oh, I want 2 tablespoons of it. So rip me up about 10 leaves and then I can chop them up. In the meantime, bowl again. Let me just put my scales on when they want to play ball.
Notice how I've been demoted to sous chef now.
You were the cameraman a minute ago, so I don't know what you're chatting about. At least you're getting involved. Right, now you need 100 grams of passata. So I'm just going to weigh that out now. Last week, because I don't know about any of you guys, I have been struggling to find passata. I use it all the time in like my lasagnas, my bolognese, my chilies, this recipe, and I literally couldn't find it anywhere. I went searching high and low last week. So what I did was I used 100 grams of tinned chopped tomatoes, blended them up, and added then the rest of the ingredients, and it worked okay. It was all right, wasn't it? But you could use, thank you, you could use oh, what's the stuff the kids put on their pizzas?
Tomato puree.
Tomato puree, you could use that as well, because all of that is free. So I've got 100 grams of passata, and then sous chef, can you put me in 1 clove of garlic, please?
Yeah.
Feel free, you know, anytime. Thank you. Can I also have the salt and pepper?
You can.
Thanks. And then add a little bit of pepper. And a little bit of, what comes out, salt. And then the basil. So let me just move that over there for a minute. Thank you. And then I'll just quickly chop up the basil. You can talk.
I know, I'm just watching you. It's your show today.
No.
It's worth mentioning that you do keep some for garnish at the end as well. So
yeah, so I
do
keep, well no, you've just ripped me off 10 and I've still got a load of sprigs. You just want a couple nice whole ones really to decorate your pizza at. the end. So once that's all chopped up, finally, I use about, it says 2 tablespoons. I guess it depends how much you like basil. If you don't like basil, then I guess don't add it, but this is like a chicken pesto and basil pizza. So then add that in to your passata. And then if you get me a spoon, have we got one? It's alright, I'll get one of these. And then just mix it all together and leave to one side until the bases are cooked. And then we shall come back and show you what we do next.
And then we get to eat it. It's my favourite part. Hello again. We're going to start with decorating the, well, say decorating, putting the sauce on the pizzas, decorating. Putting the sauce on the pizzas.
Cake. So this is what they look like when they've been cooked. So all you do is take the mixture that I made earlier with the passata, the garlic and the basil and a bit of salt and pepper. And let me just move this over a bit so you can see. You see? And then obviously split it between the 2 pizzas. They smell really good, don't they, babe?
Oh, that smells awesome. Well, I do like basil anyway, so.
The whole house smells like a basil garden. So just spread that over.
Is it worth mentioning, when we did it with the tinned tomatoes last week, it was a little bit wet in the middle, so you had to cook it a little bit longer, didn't we?
Yeah, we did, but it wasn't too bad. You could thicken it up with a bit of like corn flour or something. Do you want to do yours? Because it's your pizza. I mean, don't feel the need to use it all because...
Waste not, want not.
Well, no, I could put some more on mine.
Well, snooze you lose.
Right, I was being nice. If you do hear a little one in the background, Lottie has just come to join us at the minute to have her snacks.
Okay.
Thank you.
See, I did save you some.
Oh,
Don't do that for just anyone.
right on cue. That's true love, that is, saving some tomato sauce. So.
Yeah, maybe.
Right. So, again, put on as much or as little as you want, but here, look, I saved you the last little bit.
Oh,
That's love, that is.
I feel special.
So very special. Right, there you go.
A bit like the dog, who's lost his feeding the dog as well. He feels special as well.
Hamish is always around when Lottie's got food. Right, then you need to have 80 grams between obviously the 2 of us, so 40 grams each of light mozzarella. If you can't get light mozzarella, then obviously use normal, but point it wisely. And then chicken breast, 120 grams cooked. So I'm just gonna, as Matt says, decorate my pizza.
Decorate, I can't believe you used the word decorate.
Well,
Never mind.
you said it. And then I'm going to add on my mozzarella because it's good. And then let's split that one. Then we've got the same amount, you see. You're liking that, aren't you?
Wow.
And then finally, 1 tablespoon of green pesto. So I don't bother weighing this out. I mean, I probably should, but I just take little, you see, little dollops, and I just place little bits on the mozzarella and a little bit on the chicken. Not too much, because obviously this is high in points with the oil. Oh my god, what have you done?
Nothing.
I'm joking. I think that's enough, love.
It's party pooper.
And then I've already got the fresh basil leaves here, which we put on at the end once it's cooked for some freshness. So now all you do is bung them back in the oven for literally 5 minutes because the chicken's already cooked. So you're just basically waiting for that chicken to warm through and the mozzarella to melt. So we'll come back and we'll show you what they look like when they're cooked rather. See you in a mo.
Hello, we've got an addition to the video because she wanted to be on camera, bless her. She's not camera shy. Really just a quick update. I've had a really good week this week, although we'll find out on Monday when I weigh myself. I feel like I've had a good week. And I've decided to, where I can, join Sam Lyman on his 5k run daily. So we're going to go at lunchtime and have a run. I'll probably die halfway round, but I'll give it a good go. Yeah, it's been good. It's all about pointing out, eating better. I do feel more energetic, albeit this one had me up at 4 o'clock this morning, so not that energetic today. But no, we're both doing well actually, to be fair, aren't we, babe? We're doing all right. So it's a team effort, and we're going to try and put more recipes on as we go along. So if you are enjoying this, then please subscribe to the YouTube channel so we know that people are enjoying it. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back soon with the finished article. It's like being on telly, like one I made earlier. All right, guys, see you in a bit. Hi guys, back again. Just going to show you the finished article. Hope you like what you see and give it a go.
So these took about, what would you say, 10-15 minutes afterwards? Yeah. Literally just to melt the mozzarella and warm the chicken through, because like I said before, the chicken's already cooked. So I'll turn around and show you what they look like, and if you like it, what I'll do is in the comments below I'll post a picture of the recipe, because honestly it's really easy, and if like we can do it, then you guys can do it.
I can do it, you can definitely do it.
Okay, well I am a better cook than you.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, so if he can do it, then you guys can do it, okay? So I'll show you what they look like now. Okay, and here they are. So if I do say so myself, they look rather yummy, and I literally cannot wait to eat them. So hope you like the look of them too. And honestly, go and give it a go, guys. It is really easy, and honestly, I promise you, you'll love them.